Okay, good morning, student. Today is our second lecture on the topic narration. So, in the chapter narrations, we learn how to write sentence in direct speech and in indirect speech. So, in direct speech, the sentence is said directly with a comma and a quotation mark, and in indirect speech, it is straightforward. So, for example, Ram says, I will go Dimapur. So this is direct speech. Same sentence when you are saying in indirect speech, it will be Ram says that he will go Dimapur. So as it was said in the earlier class, if the sentence is in simple present or in simple future, there is practically no change except putting that. Today we are going to learn some other rules. Others rule means we can term it as rule number two. Rule two. So in this rule, what happens if the reporting verb is in past tense? The present tense of reported speech changes in the following manners. That means here I'm going to write the rules how sentences will change if the reporting verb is in past tense. So first rule is present tense changes into past tense. That means simple present become simple past. Second, present continuous changes into past continuous, and third, present perfect changes into past perfect. And lastly, present continuous tense changes into past perfect tense, past perfect continuous. Okay, and some more things that will be changes, can become could, may become might, will Will and shall become would. Will and shall will become would or could. So this is the rule. Okay. Now here what I have said is I said that reporting verb. Now which was the reporting verb? Here you see Ram says. In the following sentence, Ram says, this is your reporting, isn't it? We have learned these things in our earlier class. And inside the inverted comma, what sentence is there? It is called your reported. Okay. Now, if the reporting speech is in the present tense, then there is no change. It is already said. Okay. But when the reported speech is in the past tense, then what happen? Inside the inverted comma, the sentence will change like this. Present tense, if it is present tense, it will become past tense. If it is continuous, present continuous, it will become past continuous. And if it is present perfect, it will become past perfect. So let's take one by one. First of all, let's see this sentence. They said nobody can solve this sum. Now you see, they said. Here said is in the past tense, and inside word sentence you see it is a simple present tense. So what it will become? In indirect, it will become they said that nobody can will become could solve the sum. So in nobody can solve this sum, so can become could. One more example you can take. Seema said Henry takes exercise daily. Now see here in indirect what will happen. Seema said that Henry took exercise daily. So you see your present tense is converted into past tense. Here, whatever example we have taken, the examples were of simple present. Okay, you see. So I hope it is clear. Now let's check some other example where reported speech is in present continuous. So example, present continuous. We said the children are making a noise. We said the children are making a noise. You see, the children are making a noise. Noise. This is continuous tense. Okay, clear. Now this present continuous tense, how it will be changed? In indirect form, it will be we said the children are making a noise. It will become we said that the children were making a noise. So here, what is the change? Are become where? Are is present tense. Now it become in past tense. Okay, you can see here you are helping bar are has become where. Okay, now let's go to the next example. So present continuous we have seen. Now third one we'll see present perfect. Present perfect in reported speech. If the reported speech is in present perfect, then how it will be? One example, let us take. The officer said the job has finished. So the officer said your reporting verb is in past tense and your reported speech is in perfect, present perfect. You see, the job has finished. This is your present perfect. Now this present perfect, when you change into indirect speech, become what? You see, the officers said that. This is the easy line. The officer says that the job had finished. The job had finished. It is in which tense? It is past perfect. Remember that for present perfect, So for present perfect, remember your entry words are have, has, whereas for past tense or for past perfect, your introductory words are had. Have and has will become had. Okay, so following this, it is very easy to convert a sentence which is in present perfect into past perfect. Let us see one more example to understand this. So if I write, the minister said the army has done well, or instead of this, let's take one another sentence. The minister said the student has done well. So what will be the change narration? That is in indirect speech, it will be the minister said that the student had done well. Okay, so this was the example for present perfect. Now let's see how to change when the sentence is in present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. That means when the reported speech is in present perfect continuous, then how to change it? So let's have an example. She said it has been raining since morning. So here it has been raining. This is the example of present continuous tense. Okay. So in tense chapter we have already seen this. Then in indirect speech, what it will be? She said that it will become what? Has will become had been. It had been raining since morning. Okay. What you have seen? It had been. So this is your past perfect continuous. So it had been is a past perfect continuous. Here it was present continuous, sorry, it is present perfect continuous. So let correct it. Present perfect continuous. Okay. So what's the rule? What's you have seen here? The rule to be follow is very simple. Has been will change into had been. Now remember that in perfect continuous tense there will be has been. I have been playing all the day. They have been singing a nice song. These are the example of present perfect tense. Whereas I had been to London or they had been working. These are the example of past perfect continuous. Okay. So the rules you have seen and some example also I have given. Now I will upload some questions as practice. You will solve and you will show it to me. Okay. Just show me your uploaded answer. You write it in your fair copy first. Secondly, don't forget to write the questions also. Okay. You upload it and you keep because this all will include in your exam. Okay then. So enough for today's class. Let's end the session here only. Okay then.